Situated on the eastern side of Kisumu city, Obunga is one of the biggest informal settlements in the area. Here, there are no tarmac roads and the existing earth roads are rough with potholes due to lack of maintenance. For transportation, the people of Obunga rely mainly on bicycles, motorbikes or bodabodas, and tuk-tuks. This is also a major source of income and occupation for those who ride or own them. Obunga is served by limited piped water. Kisumu Water and Sewerage Company, Kiwasco, supplies water through pipes at selected water points. The pipes are usually owned by individuals as their source of income, and the Obunga community have to buy the water from them. Other sources of water in Obunga include unprotected wells.
We get drinking water from nearby vendors, but for other domestic chores, we fetch from a nearby well known as Iron. When I'm not in my moods, I drink the water flowing from the drainage behind my house. Yes, I drink it. Sometimes I wake up in the night and I'm thirsty, I go and get the water.
Like in any other informal settlements, there are no proper toilets in Obunga. Men, women and children share pit latrines. Most of them are structures with leaking roofs and semi-permanent walls. Most of the houses people live in are unfit for human habitation. Moreover, they are built on weak soil without any foundation and can collapse, especially during rainy season.
Life is very hard here in Obunga. These houses we live in are unbearable, especially during rainy seasons when they become swamp. But we don't have a choice.
There is a large population here with many children, but not enough schools. Kudo Primary School is the only government educational institution. Due to poverty, school dropout rate is extremely high.
I have 3 children and another one for my sister. 2 in the nursery and the other 2 are in primary level. But due to hard life here in Obunga, I cannot afford to take all of them to school.
There are also cases of children who run away from school due to indiscipline.
This school,
my daughter was lying that she was going to school, and when I decided to follow her up, she disappeared for 3 weeks before we found her.
Early childhood development education is also constrained because there is limited number of schools for young children in Obunga community. Those that exist do not have adequate and proper facilities. Many parents also cannot afford fees for their children.
The school here started in the year 2007. That is when it was started. Yeah, it has the management. We have 3 teachers and we have 200 children which are here. We have the baby class, then we have the middle class and the final.
Despite the large population, there is only one community hospital in Obunga. Many people tend to buy basic drugs directly from chemists.
The most disease that is common here is malaria. Then we have this flu and also diarrhea. There's a lot of mosquitoes around, and most of them at the moment maybe don't have nets or their nets are torn, so the mosquitoes, they get access to them, so they contact malaria easily.
I am a traditional birth attendant. I attend to women in labor and treat other ailments.
For expectant mothers, there is an old traditional birth attendant who has been providing her services at a fee, including treatment for other ailments. Most residents of Obunga are not in formal employment. Therefore, they are involved in small businesses. You will find women on the roadside, cooking and selling foodstuffs, tailoring and selling charcoal. Some wash clothes for a fee.
I used to knit and also sell buns, and from the business, I raised capital which helped me to start this small business.
Many of the men are in the border transport business. Unfortunately, the money they make is never enough. Hence, many households do not have sufficient food. These twins, for example, are malnourished. They are being fed by their elder brother because their mother is out looking for work. Monica Atieno will today have something to eat with her 3 children, but the next meal is never guaranteed.
Food is the major problem. I sometimes take drugs on an empty stomach and leave the little food we have for my 3 children. At lunch, my children and I usually take ugali with omena, that is small fish or vegetables. For supper, we mix biscola powder with water and we drink. I collect old plastics and metals to sell to feed my children. Sometimes I get as little as 20 shillings per day. Then we buy a little vegetable and flour for ugali.
Living under such harsh conditions, the people of Obunga are therefore vulnerable to all kinds of diseases. Many are living with HIV/AIDS, for example.
2004,
After struggling with illness, I went for HIV test in 2004 and was found to be positive. I started taking ARVs and I feel better now.
Stigmatization is a major concern for those at risk in Obunga community.
Even the people we wash clothes for treat us with a lot of suspicion that we might infect their children in the course of doing our jobs. We have become a subject of insults, rejection, and finger pointing by our neighbors.
Gays and lesbians are a new vulnerable group in this area.
Kulikuwa na vitu zimejificha like men who have sex with men, sex workers. Sasa tukaona tunaumia kwa sababu kuna wengi zetu ni men who have sex with men, and then
there was a lot hidden before, like same-sex and commercial sex workers. Most of us are gay and sometimes we have sex with a HIV-positive partner or one with STI and we get infected. It used to be very difficult for us to face a doctor and explain that you are suffering from anal STI. We decided then to teach the community about our orientation, and now we have no fear. We started with about 15 members. Now we are 20.
Ikatubidi tufunze community wengi wetu, alafu tukafanya wengi wakatoka nje. Fichuo Youth Group tulianza kama tuko around 15 members. Saizi tuko around 20 members.
Kisumu Medical and Education Trust is now set to make a positive intervention in Obunga.
KMET, in partnership with Concern Worldwide, is rolling out the Urban Livelihoods and Social Protection Program with an aim to ensure increased livelihood opportunities for people in the informal settlements of Obunga and the Lenda communities. Also, KMET is trying to ensure that each member or each community person has increased access to basic services. And these basic services include things like education and health services. So directly, KMET is targeting Obunga, and in Obunga Informal Settlement, we are targeting 400 beneficiaries. And beneficiary in this case to mean households. We have had this issue of donor dependency. And so far, to curb this issue, KMET is rolling out, or rather has rolled out, the process of participatory integrated community development to ensure a changed attitude towards development, so that the people of Obunga can comfortably accommodated on the whole process. We are trying to improve the living standards of the people living in Obunga community through micro-enterprise development and also through vocational training for the youths who live there. Apart from this, KMET is going to achieve its objective through micro-enterprise development, through vocational training, through advocacy, and also through attitude change process, which we call participatory integrated community development.